This goes out to all my black men, my brothers, my soldiers, my friends, my homeboy, my gangsters, pimps, my players, my niggas. You know I can't forget my niggas. This is bruh, this is how we got here. You know what I'm saying? We can't forget that. You know what I'm saying? This, on a serious note, this simping has got to stop. This bullshit has got to stop. Hellacious Buffoonery. Let's get it.
Them claims to be the one, listen to the warrior drum. Let's groove and come, say about the boy run. Life but an illusion when you're young and you're black. Say happiness be but a dream when you're up on the bus sack shallow. Set my chains free and watch a dope. 1739, my blood boiling like a stone. No 1741, New York we rape them devils. So 1805 becomes the champion man and catacombs. I start to drown in the blood, but got to stay afloat. 1831, I swing the axe and let the pistol smoke. Black Seminoles led the largest slave revolt with an abundance of hate and infinite hope. So I can load your clips close and charge your boats. Cause them bend over the youth like the Cardinals and the Pope. Pain sprinkles from my noose like my diamond studded rope. Where I swing from my teeth on a boat with no life in the stride. Insane like Gary Leo and me going crazy. Now we just keep on telling we gonna get them street felony live. We going all out the ball for true criminal, no give a fuck about life. And that's what we talking about here in the Pasadena underground. We gives a fuck about that true criminal. Him don't give a fuck about
This
life.
got to stop. Hellacious Buffoonery. Let's get it. This is what I'm talking about. We on so many different levels. And see, it ain't just what's being displayed on the social media. It ain't just the shit that we see every day. It ain't that. It ain't the shit that you know, like, oh well, you know, we looking at it on social media, so now it's being blown out of proportion. Nigga, I've been looking at niggas like Will motherfucking Smith since I was in the fucking 7th grade. This niggas like Will Smith when I was in grade school that made me say, you know what? I can't act like this. Niggas stopped writing motherfucking love letters in high school. I stopped that shit then. I mean, seriously. Shit's not making no motherfucking sense. You know how we get it, y'all. We everybody working. Everybody where the fuck I'm at and around me is working. And you can't be fucking busting your ass and working, and then you gonna give all your money and simp out to some broad. And when we say not simping out, not trying to woo the girl, not trying to even some, you know, niggas spend money to finesse the girl. I think that's stupid too. But I mean, you know, niggas do what niggas do. But we talking about this type of shit. We're talking about watching motherfuckers. How many motherfuckers have we done seen have be so fucking pussy whipped and sprung and so confused about his direction and what he's supposed to do as a man, much less a motherfucking human being, to where he is going to defend or stand up and quote unquote defend a female that's not in fucking danger. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Nobody had a knife to her. Nobody had a gun to her. Nobody was getting ready to empty out the clip. Nobody was like, bitch, let's knuckle up. Nobody went to her in any kind of levels of aggression. From what I understand, alopecia, since that's the this is the disease of the season right now for all new mental awareness diseases that we're gonna be looking at for a long time right now is alopecia. I can't remember what the last one was. I think the last one was the one with the kids. It'll come to me in a minute. I got so much that I'm running through right now. Autism. See, I told you, shit be happening. Like autism, that was the other one. That was the one that was in flavor like 2 or 3 years ago. It was autism awareness. Everybody had it. Well, alopecia gonna be the next one. Trust me. So, having said, we're not talking about that. And even then, that's supposed to be a disease that comes from stress. That's not life threatening. So her life wasn't even in danger at that point. So for anybody to even comment on that, I don't give a fuck if the nigga just straight out said, ha ha ha, your hair falling out ass bitch, whoop-de whoop-de wop. Now what? She's still not in danger. What are you protecting? The family's tarnished by the man, not the woman. Let's not even fuck around. It's written that a man is responsible for what his wife says. And if he says at the end of the day what she says is true, then it stands. But if he says that's some bullshit and strikes it down, it does not stand. So it is the man's word that rides on this responsibility on what his wife does and doesn't do, not her. What the fuck? All these motherfuckers claiming you growing up in Christian households, all you motherfuckers claiming you believing in the Bible and you reading the word and you getting married or what, oh, we getting married the way God said, we gonna do it in the church. Why do you niggas always neglect what's in the first 5 damn books? We could call it the Torah. Oh, no, I don't want to call it the Torah. I don't want to read the Torah. Okay, the first fucking 5 books. All right? Christians want to call it the Pentateuch. Okay, we can call it that. First 5 motherfucking books. It tells you right then and there what the duties of a man is supposed to be and what the duties of a woman is supposed to be. We just are going to ignore all that bullshit. You're going to flip the dynamics of the home and you're going to allow this motherfucking woman to run your house, and your house is going to get run to shit. Run to shit. And this is what pisses me the fuck off, is that they got statistical proofs of this, factual proofs of this, numbers and diagrams and websites and studies and all this fucking bullshit. I mean, it is out there now. So for a woman or a man to simply say that's just not true, it's because you're not looking for the information. You want to live within the feelings that's inside of you that want to say, oh, no, that's not accurate. That's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit. And just because a man is in charge, I'm not saying that a man now has the right to do whatever the fuck he wants to do without consequence. Motherfucker, you're responsible. And what did Uncle Ben say? What did Uncle Ben say? Right? With great power comes great responsibility. That's why you're the fucking man. That's why it's Spider goddamn man. What did the fucking spider bite? A man. The rest of that shit is to make you niggas feel better. And that's good. It's good to have people feel better. But that doesn't mean you should be pulled away from the truth of who you are. And just because you know who you are doesn't mean you go around beating motherfuckers upside the head because you know you are something that is way more different than what it is around you. You're way more different than what was created out of your fucking rib. It was taken out of your rib and given to you. You. Not her. You. These covenants and these laws and these rules that man make, these rules that God said to man, all these rules are coming to you. They're created by you. They're enforced by you. They are at war because of you. You. Now, the question is, did you do it on your own free will, for your own personal gains, dominations, whatever it is, you call it whatever you want? Or are you doing it because you've given your entire fucking right as a fucking man to something else? And whatever it is you gave it to is as equivalent as a fuck up as it'll ever fucking be. You could have given it to, what did Emmanuel say? Don't throw pearls to swine? He said don't throw pearls to swine. Why? 'Cause swine will eat any fucking thing. It'll eat itself. Right? You can feed a pig bacon and it won't get sick. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's some insane shit. So you're not supposed to take what you have and what's given to you and throw it to fucking swine. because you get a good example of what you're looking at right there on television at the Oscars. That's just because that's an example right now that millions of people have seen all over the world, what a woman can do to a man if he allows her to control his will and his being and his mannerisms. And then he goes on other programs and even admits that he's soft on that shit. He's not any different. I know tons and tons and tons and tons, or millions and millions and millions and millions, or let's just say a lot of motherfucking people. I know a lot of motherfucking men that feel that way. And it just is, this simping has got to fucking stop. This is how motherfuckers get shot. This is how motherfuckers get killed. And then you're going to try to bully a motherfucker that was smaller than you. If you really look at the tape, it looked like Chris Rock was going to, that hand that was hanging low, looked like he was getting ready to come back and knock the shit out of Will. But he thought about it. He thought about it. Put his hands behind his back and just was like, okay, I'm going to have to eat this one the fuck up. But the way his reaction was initially was like, nigga, I'll knock this nigga out. Like, I hit him right the fuck back. But he thought about it. And see, and that's key. That's what men fucking do. See, what men do is we say, this battlefield's not good right here. That's Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu said the one that controls the terrain controls the heights of the heavens. The one that masters attack controls the heights of the heavens. The one that defends is like an ostrich sticking his head in his fucking sand. He also said warfare is the basis of life. It creates life and death. And it should be thoroughly pondered and analyzed. And what we saw was a state of warfare where now this nigga who got known as the man that smacked Chris Rock, slapped the shit out of him. Now you have these other big, huge, legendary comics like Jim Carrey. I'd have sued this motherfucker for $200 million. Oh, shit. White folks is pissed. Other white people, I'm traumatized. Other white people, another black lady said on the other, was it the talking about how I don't even know if I should get up on stage. Motherfucker might try to slap me. I feel some kind of way. Now, see, it didn't work the same way. Gayle King got over there on CBS talking shit to Jim Carrey, talking about it was provoked. See, and that's another thing that fucking bothers me about this whole thing is that this brings out an example of shit that we say on a day-to-day basis. But black men have always said these things, but we're constantly and consistently ignored and consistently avoided by the things that we say. These motherfuckers are not lying. These motherfuckers in this whole red pill atmosphere that argue about each other and bicker at each other, from Tommy Sotomayor to Kevin Samuels to fucking Fresh and Fit to fucking Abba and all these fucking people that are doing their things. I know they have their own beefs and everything else and all that. But when it comes to cats like fucking Andrew Tate, Rollo Tomasi and all these dudes, these motherfuckers are not lying to you. They are telling you the fucking truth. Just Tom Likas, fucking Rush Limbaugh. These motherfuckers were telling you how they felt, and that is in their fucking heart. And what you want to do is try to turn it into something else to make you feel good. Get the fuck out your feelings, nigga, and pick up your motherfucking weapons and get ready for this bullshit. Like they said, take a few to the motherfucking jaw. Earn your fucking keep for a hot minute. And then when you feel that fucking trickle of blood that comes down your goddamn mouth and touches your tongue, you feel like you are living. Because that's what the fuck we do. We don't take fucking orders from motherfucking people. Especially in motherfucking settings where the world is watching you. Now all of a sudden you just gonna tuck your motherfucking tail and tell you, it was funny at first. Ha ha, oh shit, she don't like it. I'm gonna jump in King Richard's character and go smack me a nigga. And then cry the fuck about it. Bro, that just, you can just tell that just boils my blood. That just I feel like that, you know, that cartoon where the fucking steam shot out the whistle and the motherfuckers hit the steam and the whistle was mad and be like, ooh, that was like, what? I mean, she did it to you like that? Like really? Like really? Like that? Bruh. That's some bullshit in a motherfucking half. Shout out to Donovan Sharp for giving me the idea of playing my games and shit while I'm recording my shit. Bruh, y'all motherfuckers is killing me. I don't understand. And then like I said, and all of this comes from the simping. This is what's simping to the highest level. This is when it gets to a world stage, right? Imagine if Barack Obama, when he was in office, and Duarte was talking all that bullshit, the Filipino president, the one that's fucking up bullshit now, the one that co-signed over there with China, and now China's taking their shit. That nigga, look, when he was talking all that bullshit about Barack Obama, I know y'all remember when he said he was a son of a fucking whore. You know what I'm saying? His mama was a fucking whore. Talked all that bullshit, and he did that on a public stand over there in the Philippines. Stood behind his shit, talking about, yeah, you ain't gonna tell me shit. Your mama's a whore, and you was son of a whore, and all that or born of a whore, and all that bullshit he said. Now let's say Barack Obama gets some Will Smith in him now. This nigga talking about my mama pushing the button. Talking about my mama, send a nuke. Talking about my mama pushing the button. Bruh, what the fuck? That's why you can't have no bitch in you, bruh. What the fuck's going on, man? Kanye West running for motherfucking president and then crying in his own goddamn fucking campaign rally. What motherfucking president have you ever heard of been elected for crying? Ain't a motherfucking president in existence that has been a part of the United States from killing Indians and shit and Native Americans all the way to fuck them to enslaving blacks and doing everything that they done. You tell me one person sat behind that motherfucking podium crying. And then you gonna run for president in your campaign and then cry about what could have happened to you, not the country. Will Smith smacking a nigga because my wife and I are trying to get ourselves back together. We trying to heal. Slap your ass. I'm healing. Sorry, Chris. I had to do it. Bitch kept looking at me. You saw what the fuck she kept looking at, nigga. Man, you want that bitch looking at you all night long like that? Motherfucking head shining and she glaring at you and shit. It look like Destro, nigga. Fuck that. But bruh, seriously. Now seriously. Alright, all jokes aside. That simping bullshit has gotta stop. I don't know how many motherfucking times, bro, working, been in and out the motherfucking club. I done seen niggas get stabbed over this shit, hit upside the head with bottles over this shit, get their asses whooped over this shit. All because they're simping. Not because they even trying to floss and keep a nigga from getting jacked. Nah, not even because they trying to, I'm trying to be that guy. I'm that tough guy. Not even because of their own motherfucking ego. No, they're doing it because they want the attention of something that is supposed to be serving them. Did I say that? Yes. Yes. Supposed to be serving them. There's honor in service, and there's honor in servitude, and there's honor in being the one that is being served. That's how it is when you serve our Father. That same humility that you have towards him, and that same love and mercy that he has towards you, you are supposed to be in his image and transcend that to her because she is of you. So to tarnish on her is to tarnish on yourself. But you do not get that right if this motherfucker's running you. What the fuck does she know about what a man is supposed to be doing? With all the shit that I just told you, what the fuck does she know about it? I don't give a fuck if she got brothers. I don't give a fuck if she's the only child and she stayed up under her dad. She is not a motherfucking man. It is instinctively, she already knows I'm not responsible for this shit. I can act any fucking way I want. Knock the milk over. Kick the fucking cat. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm a girl. Girls just want to have fun. Yay! Flowers and fucking makeup and pastel colors till I'm fucking 30 and 35 years old. What the fuck? You can't run a fucking world, a society, a civilization and enforce laws and have a military and fight wars with some bullshit like that. Come on, man. We're not even making no fucking sense trying to argue that fucking point. That's just bullshit in a motherfucking half. You cannot hold this shit down if you're going to act or not act If you're going to give away who the fuck you are, that is your God-given right to be a fucking man. You can't do it. You can't fucking do it. You don't recognize this shit in any community. Be them the other team or be them hetero. You don't recognize that shit in any community. There's always going to be one fucking leader. The man. I don't give a fuck. It may be a pyramid. Maybe I'm supervisor that has to answer to the manager, that has to answer to the corporate, whoever the fuck. However it goes. There's only going to be one person that's going to be in charge of his section, that's in charge of his section. And just like there's only going to be one fucking husband that's in charge of a family. All that 2 and 3 and 4 husband fucking bullshit is pure fuckery, and you fucking know it. And you know that, and it's so much of an anomaly that I'm only seeing 1 or 2 videos of some bullshit about it. And we could probably do a worldwide statistic. I'm pretty sure motherfuckers can find a worldwide statistic that will honestly tell you what that the ratio of that type of bullshit is. And I'll tell you that shit is less than fucking 1%. Because niggas would have killed motherfuckers by now. Every man ain't gonna go for that shit. Sharing pussy is gross. You fucking hear me? That shit is fucking gross. I do not want to fuck no broad that done ran up and 7 other motherfucking niggas or 4 or 5 other husbands that she got, boyfriends she got, trained, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Porn, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to stick my dick in no bitch that's just been ran up in 4 or 5 fucking times within the last 6, 7 months. By 3, 4, 5 different motherfucking niggas. That shit is fucking gross. Not only is it a health hazard, but it's not good for your mind either. So they talk fucking crazy. They say weird shit. You know why? Because they're losing something in their brain every time they're getting the shit knocked out of them. These are medical fucking facts. See, when the religious side said it, the world was like, oh, no, you niggas is trying to make us do some shit but over a religion and over a God you don't want to believe in. They don't give a fuck if it was Muslim. They said the same thing, right? Because all in the Quran is telling you, don't fuck with them hoes. Don't fuck with no hoes, and don't let no woman run your motherfucking house. If Gabriel is the messenger of God, why would the message be any different? It would just be in different languages. He said in the Quran, we gave you the message in all the different languages in the world. So you got the same message in English. You got the same message in Hebrew. You got the same. They got the same books of basic text. You got the Quran in all different languages all over the world. You got the Bible in all different languages all over the world. You got the Torah in all different languages all over the world. You have no fucking excuse to look at who you are and try to figure this shit out. Take what they say and mix it in with the science and the secular shit. Because science tells you you're not supposed to be sticking your dick in every motherfucking thing. Because you can get what is called venereal diseases, STDs. You can get sick. So you must be careful. How do you get it? By sticking your shit in nasty ass motherfucking vaginas that have fucked 4, 5, 6, 7 niggas. That's how you catch it. That's how you get it. Oh, you may be able to get it off of a toilet seat or two. Okay? But why your dick's touching the toilet seat is beyond me. Or why your nasty ass clit is rubbing up beyond the toilet seat. I'm not going to get into any of those details. I have no idea. But that's what they say. But there's a higher probability you got it from fucking a nasty ass bitch. That's the highest probability. You figured you didn't want to strap up. Ain't nothing better than new pussy. Ain't nothing better than new pussy. I don't want to strap up. Gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fuck that shit. That's how you catch the cooties. Like I said, I ain't no fucking saint. You know what I'm saying? But I damn sure ain't no fucking practicing center like that neither, because the shit will make you fucking sick. And bruh, that simping will fucking get you. Look. Go back and read. I don't have the exact spots and where this is, but even in the Bible it talked about how to get a mate. right? And the man was told, you know what I'm saying? I think this is Jacob. He was told that, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. It was Jacob. He was told that, you hop on your camel, bro. Abraham told him to hop on his camel. I mean, not Abraham, but his dad, Isaac, told him to hop on the camel, head on down the road. I don't know exactly where he was supposed to go, but he was going on a journey and go get you a wife. It was from somebody. It was from somebody that was part of the whole family tree. And he was saying, branch off to these other families over here and go find you a wife because they're still part of the lineage and all that. So he said, how am I going to know which is the right one? He said, the one that draws water for you, and then the one that draws water for your steed. Now, this can be interpreted in many different ways. But to me, that means the one that draws water to you. That means the one that says, I'm going to pledge myself and take care of you. And then now your steed is your interest. Your steed is your word. This is your beef. This is your cows. This is what I do. Whatever it is, your steed is. Now I'm going to take care of your interest. I'm going to take care of you, your house, and everything else. Now, she has to choose that. You can't whop her over the head. You can't beat her in her fucking sleep. You can't say, bitch, you gonna do what I say. You can't do none of that. She has to choose that. And if she does choose that, she's bound to you. That's it. And that's how you know she's a good woman that's going to stay towards you and do what you need her to do for you. Feel me? Now, this worked for this guy, and this guy loved her so much, man, it was a whole story. But he ended up working for 14 years to get both his sisters. But that's a whole story behind that. It ain't that simple. It's a long thing. But the whole point was that she chose him. And he knew it, so he did what he needed. He did what he had to do to stay next to her. If she doesn't do those both things, if she doesn't say, I'm giving myself to you, pledging myself to you, and then I'm going to pledge myself to your cause, you're going to have a problem. And in this day and age, bitches will get themselves to you for nothing. They'll get it. Hey, I'll let you fuck. I'll give my body to you. But I don't give a fuck about your causes and what you're going through. You're supposed to care for me because I gave you some pussy. Now we just jumped. We didn't just switch tracks, nigga. We just derailed the motherfucking train. Cars everywhere. It's a communal disaster. Shit's been wasted. There's oil all over the fucking place. Grain all over the place. We're getting ready to have a fire. Oh, something done caught on fire. The town got to be evacuated. That's what the fuck we just did with this bullshit catering to women. That's exactly what we did with all the fucking simping. The simping has got to fucking stop. We are not going to elevate as men, and gain the respect that's needed to trade and compete with other men if you cannot control the girls that you fuck with or the household that you invite them into. Flat ass. If you cannot control your shit, the people aren't going to fuck with you. Look at what's getting ready to happen to motherfucking Will Smith right now. Promise you. What you mean? Well, I don't know if we can fight the Smiths, because every time that nigga got to come to awards and Jada's around, if everybody say something about that bald ass head, that nigga gonna go off. Can't break him. Well, I need to get a movie done. Okay, well, I don't know if we want to work with you, because, somebody might fuck around and make a joke about your white bald ass head. Next thing you know, we can't have you around. You're a problem. You think these motherfucking white folks won't do that? Come on, man. You just a fresh fucking prince, bro. We liked you. They don't give a fuck. You were comical and cool to them, but we liked you. Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince is an iconic hip-hop group. Iconic. As iconic as Rakim, as iconic as Fat Boys, as iconic as fucking Boogie Down Productions and KRS-One, as iconic as fucking Cool Rob G, as iconic as fucking The Treacherous Five, but as iconic as fucking Stetson Sonic, fucking iconic. LL Cool J, the whole nine. Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff are fucking hip hop. Like it the fuck or not. Like it or not. Those albums they put out were classic. Hands down. Flat. We're not going to argue that. Right? So it makes sense that she would fuck with another rapper. But she knew that nigga Will Smith was soft. She knew it. You think Jada would have had Tupac do some shit like that? You think Tupac Shakur would have walked up in the fucking Academy Awards and slapped a motherfucker for making fun of making a joke at Jada Pinkett Smith's bald ass head? You really think he would have did talking about Thug Life? Nigga, if you don't fucking stop it. He was an actor. I bet you when that motherfucker got on set, he didn't act no damn fool. I bet you he was pleasant. I bet you there were people that would say Tupac was a really nice guy. Come on, bruh. Now you catch him out on the streets, paparazzi, putting cameras in his face, coming in and out of the club, coming in and out of a movie theater, coming in and out of shopping or whatever, then yeah. Okay, I'm going to spit at the camera. I'm an actor fool. You trying to get paid off of me, and I'm not getting no money off of this, and this ain't my shine. Woo, 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 woo. I get it. But then when they call his ass up and say, hey, Tupac, we want you to do a fucking movie, and we going to pay you X amount of dollars. He going to go on set, nice. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Oh, my name is Tupac Shakur. Well, nice to meet you. Well, go right on over here and go into your trailer. Oh, thank you very much, and I'd appreciate everything. Oh, right. I like that guy. He's nice. You motherfucking right he's going to do that. This is goddamn money. Any motherfucker that's out here doing his thing to get paid, he's doing it to, he's, look, you have a passion and you try to do and work the things that you do and do it that they love to get paid. You gonna tell me that you, if you're doing your passion and you love it so much that the money doesn't matter, that's one thing. But to get paid does matter. And it makes it even better. Makes it even better when you're doing what you want to do like that. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Make your motherfucking money, bro. I mean, this money that you'll probably, that's money that 85% of the public will never see in their life. And maybe a small percentage of the unregistered, which are drug dealers and whatever, and still, they're a small percentage, and if they're included in the 1% or the top, they're included in the top 1 to 5% too, with all the money that they're making. Even if they are violent, she's the one that makes the choice. If she wants to fuck with niggas like that, that's on her. You don't make a choice for her. She makes the motherfucking choice. You can choose the broad you want all motherfucking day, but if she doesn't come at you with the 2 conditions that I told you, giving herself to you and giving herself to your causes on her own free will, you can fucking do whatever the fuck you want to do. That's what happens to niggas. Oh, I'll buy it from her. Simping. I'll take her out. Simping. I'll take her across the countries. Simping. I'll fly her in. Simping. Then it got to a point where like, well, I got enough money, it doesn't fucking matter. So I'll just get me bitches and do what the fuck I want to do. You still simping. I get the idea of going to an escort service, right? And buying a girl from an escort service because you're getting ready to go to a ball. It took me, bro, this concept took me damn near 2 months. I heard this shit on Kevin Samuels. And it took me 2 motherfucking months to try to figure this shit. Like, what the fuck does he mean buying these broads? That's not simping. That's business. That's not simping. And I was like, wait a minute. Then it hit me like a ton of fucking bricks. If you show up to your ball or you show up to your boss's clients meetings, whatever it is where there's a level of networking and people are gonna, oh, well, I might be able to cut some deals and do some business. Show up with a badass fucking broad on your goddamn arm. Show up with 2 of them on your fucking arm. And even though you may have bought them, they're pledging themselves to you for the price that you paid in the environment that it needs to be seen in. Because nobody's going to really remember who the girls are as much as they're going to remember the guy that walked in with these 2 badass broads. And they was all over him like girlfriends. And then he goes over and cuts a deal with a powerful man because a powerful man understands investments. Powerful men already did what the fuck you just did. Powerful men still do what the fuck you just did. But now they understand you're willing to spend the money to make the money. I'll fuck with you. You understand what an investment will do. Because we got the rest of these motherfuckers fooled. Every once in a while, she may get enamored enough to say, man, that was such a good time. I might give him some pussy. But it's going to be for free. It ain't going to be because I paid for an extra $200 or $300 for some pussy. That's just my principle at that point. If you're going to, sex is a fair exchange in goods and commodities. You do not get off without me. I do not get off without you. Neither one of us want to use our hands. Otherwise, I wouldn't talk to you. So if we're going to use each other to get this done, that is a fair exchange. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. And if you're getting shortchanged, ladies, well, it's your damn fault. You the one that chose him. That ain't your fault. You chose that motherfucker. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. That's all I can say. Maybe you should practice better vetting practices. You should think about the shit a little more. Before you make the decisions on what you gonna fuck with and not fuck with. It ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? Hey. But see, and after that, that's it. Bro, like I said, man, I burned my fucking head back and forth. See, I've never had I've never been fortunate enough to be rich. I come from a family that was a lot of businesses and entrepreneurs, and they did hardwood floors, but they were laborers. And that doesn't mean any less than. I know the concept of laborers getting up into the $150,000 a month bracket. I used to work with my cousins and uncles and watch them make $30,000 deals, $40,000 deals, doing a house or doing a floor. You know what I'm saying? Like easy. I'm like, bro, I'd go in there, we crack the motherfucker down in a week, and then he'd do the floor and lay it out, and we're done, and he's shining it up, bro. He's shining it up in less than a motherfucking week. And he done made like 20, 40 racks. Anywhere from $20,000 to $40,000 right there, depending on the house, the type of the wood, and how the square footage is, bro. Them motherfuckers would make in money. Bro, and my cousin, bro, his ethic was work all day, work all night. He didn't give a fuck. That motherfucker see that money coming in, bro, and he'll be from job to job to job all day, sleep for an hour and a half, then go turn the floor all fucking night, sleep for 2 hours and a half, then go back to job, looking at jobs all day long, because he had the eye to see what he needed to see. He didn't need to do all the sanding and all that other shit, because when it came down to the last product before he be laying the poly, he could see if the shit wasn't right. He already had that eye. So, and I was like, that comes from our great-grandfather. Or not even our great-grandfather, that comes from my grandfather, and I believe it's his great-grandfather. You know what I'm saying? But that comes from my granddad. He taught all of, my aunts and uncles what they needed to know, and that shit transcended down to the kids. The kids, my family partied all the fucking time. Partied. And like that too. Partied. So because they made all this money, and all this money brought them into opportunities. I got an uncle that was in the Dolomite film. Bro, it ain't bullshitting. But the money put them in certain levels of opportunity in places. You know what I'm saying? But going back to that, I understood money, but on a labor side, not on a corporate setting. Not in the setting that I see corporations and not in a refined setting, not in a European worldly style setting, not that type of refined lifestyle. This was a fucking blue collared boots, play in the mud, dirt bike riding, horseback riding, teen penning, rodeo. They was them kind of niggas. You know what I'm saying? They was not even nature niggas, just outside and dirt biking, and this is or RVing in the desert or RVing at the beach, and they was just like that. Camping in the cabins, not necessarily tents and shit. They be in the cabin. You know what I'm saying? Because they had the money. You know what I mean? But they busted their ass to get the money. So I know what that type of shit can do. I feel you. You feel me? But what he's talking about on a corporate setting, he's absolutely 100% right. Do some shit like that, bro. And I promise you, I promise you, I haven't even done it, and I can't even say I've seen it happen. But now when I think of all the places I've been and the sensitive places I've seen, being security, bro, I've been worked for a lot of lot of money and a lot of high places, and I've seen a lot of crazy ass shit. And it always dawned on me about the guys with the pretty girls. And when he kept saying, now when he said what he said, I put the two and two together. Here it is, some 10 fucking years later. I got to dig back in 10 years ago in those memories and 15 years ago. If oh yeah, I was seeing that. And because I was like, I couldn't do it. But bro, you were onto something brilliant. That's some brilliant fucking shit right there. If you got the chip for it, that is an investment. That is an investment big time. Throwing a party, throwing a gala, you trying to throw a little party to get an advertisement for whatever it is you're doing, podcasts or whatever. Make sure you the guy with the two baddest bitches. And they're with you. And they know not to leave you. And the best way to guarantee that on a secular, on a non-emotional level is to pay for it. You ain't gonna get your homegirl to do no shit like that. ain't nobody homegirl gonna do no bullshit like that. No. You have to pay for that type of a service. So, this type of, bro, I'm just saying, the simplest shit, these niggas, the simplest shit and everything that's going down with it, bro, that shit's gotta fucking go. That shit's gotta fucking stop. We can't do it anymore. We can't do the simping anymore because we're literally tarnishing our image. We are literally making black men look like no matter what economic level that we stand at, no matter what type of environment that we are from, no matter what type of environment we achieve, be it the ghetto, highest point of the trap house, or be it in the politics, in the White House, be it at the Oscars, be it at the Grammys. We just gotta be niggas and slap each other up and fight each other up over what a bitch tells us to do. He didn't walk up to Chris Rock and say, "Hey, nigga, you owe me 50 large." Bow! Nah. Niggas would have been like, it'd have been a whole other story. Yeah, nigga, Chris, you better pay that motherfucker. What kind of shit is that? Nigga, you could afford it. You did movies too. It'd be a totally different conversation if it was like that. But no, you gonna laugh at the joke, then look at your broad, and then go, oh, damn, I gotta go do something. What the fuck? And she didn't try to stop you. She pulled out the phone, gonna videotape this. I got this nigga doing dumbass shit again. And what was it? Tiffany Haddish, the black female comedian talking about, what she say? Well, she better give him some of that. Nigga didn't get no pussy when he got home. You don't get no pussy acting like that. That nigga didn't get no pussy when he got home. Holding the Oscar, dancing and singing Summertime, and them niggas got drunk and went to sleep. He wasn't rubbing on her head. He wasn't rubbing on Destro's head. Well, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. She going to bed. And she laying in bed looking at the video giggling. This nigga done did it again. Bruh. This is some fucking bullshit, bro. It's some bullshit. Remember, men, you are men. You are men. Science likes to romanticize about life on other planets, and they can look for life on other planets and other intelligent life forms out in the universe all day long. And we can live in the realm of possibility and say, well, we don't know until we find them. But since we don't know until we find them, we are the most intelligent and competent beings in this fucking cosmos. In the cosmos. All the elements of the universe are compiled into us. Stop giving away your motherfucking rights to these fucking bitches. Stop simping. Stop letting these motherfuckers tell you what to say. Stop letting them take the words that you create for this bitch shit out of your mouth. Stop worrying about a motherfucking censor. Stop the bullshit. Maybe these motherfucking niggas' feelings need to be hurt so they can stop this bullshit. And if they continue to want to make a choice to run their bullshit in the grave and give who they are to bitches and shit, then let them niggas go. Don't fucking coddle back and support that fucking bullshit. Don't call it mental health unless you're going to look at the whole category of this whole bullshit as a mental health issue. And it should be called simp fucking itis. Bruh, Screwface, I'm out.